Today I'm going to be talking to you about Adobe Express, and specifically Adobe Express for Education. I am very blessed in the sense that I do have a free account through all Adobe products with my school district, so I'm able to show you maybe a little bit more than most can. And the great thing with Adobe Express is that you can do so many different things. Here on the screen it shows you that you can make a video, you can create a graphic, create a voice animation, and even build a website. We're not really going to be doing any of those today, but it also has wonderful things on the side. It will show you all of your different projects. They even have a classroom. When I click on it, it shows my actual classroom with students if I added them and wanted to create an Adobe classroom. There's different brands, templates for everything. They even have tutorials and advice to give. So we'll go back to the home screen. And they have different suggestions. We're going to create a poster in a minute, but I wanted to go through and show you just a couple of other things that they have. Again, video, web page, you can create infographics, flyers, worksheets, online newsletter, and reports. They also have wonderful things including generating QR codes, converting to SVG files, converting from PDFs. You can edit a PDF, you can remove the background of a photo. They have so many different wonderful options and templates that you can use. So it's a wonderful, wonderful tool in order to do so many different things. But today what we're going to do is we're going to create a poster. With the poster, you can choose to go with a blank page like this, or you can choose from almost 1,500 templates alone. On this one, you can also generate your own template. They have filters on the side. If you have stuff that you've uploaded, you can do that there. If you haven't uploaded anything into your library, you can upload it here, which we will do a couple of uploads from my library in a minute. They have media, so you can add stock photos, videos, or music, write your text out, different elements. You can do gridding, the brands, they have add-ons as well. Really, the options are limitless with Adobe products. I use them quite often in my personal classroom. So I'm not going to do a generated template. I have an idea of what I want to do. Right now, I am trying to get students to purchase yearbooks. So we are going to pull the QR code for my publishing company specifically for students to purchase their yearbook. And then we also, I believe, have a couple of downloads in here. I'm sorry. Yes, add banner. So we use Justin specifically. I'm a yearbook and newspaper advisor. So we're gonna pull the banner out. And you can, again, upload whatever photos that you already have on your computer. You can also come over and add photos or videos of any kind of stock. You can search, so we can search for yearbook page and see what they have. None of this makes me very happy, in all honesty. We can look at yearbook covers. Again, that's not really anything that I'm interested in to add, but maybe going a little broader, like a computer. We can add in a computer graphic, and we can tighten it up. I'm also going to use text. So I'll go to add text, and there are so many different ways that you can do your text as well. Order your 2025 yearbook today at the lowest price of the year. And you have the ability to look at pretty much all of the stock fonts that Adobe has to offer, which is wonderful. I love that. You can change the size of your font to be bigger or smaller. You can if it is offered as a bold italic or a bold font, they will have that here. The Birch Standard only is in regular, which is fine. I was gonna look and see if they had it in a bold, but I'm not worried about that. You can change if you want it coming from the left, the right, or the center, but center is always way better for my preference. You can have it bulleted, you can space it out with your lettering and your line spacing. So it's just always up to you. If you are a person that loves messing with fonts like I am, because that's a lot of what I do in my job is font work, then that works for you. You can also choose to have your font go into a circle like this or into an arch, which is awesome. I love the way that that looks. Then it can highlight the QR code. Here you can add in shapes and elements if you wanted to as well. Make it into a conversation bubble. The thing with Adobe Express is that you can do and create so many things. Your students can use this in order to create projects, whether it's an infographic or a poster or anything like that. My district has gotten rid of Canva. Honestly, I'm not sure why, and they have asked us to go and start using Adobe Express, and I feel like there's great options in both programs, but I love Adobe Express because there's just so many more options, and and it's just in like the stock photos and the way that you can do, because you have access to everything that Adobe has to offer. And I'm a big proponent of what Adobe does in their products. I've taught in Adobe for a really long time. And so once you have completed your finished product, this is not what I'm going to send out, but for the sake of this, you will go to share, and then you can send it into your Google Drive. If you have a Google Classroom, if you have a Microsoft Teams or OneDrive, you can automatically just send it there. If you're wanting to share it with somebody so that they can have access to it, you can also copy the link. Or for me, I work in CFISD, so I can have it where anybody within the district can have access to it, or anyone in general with a link can have it as well. And I can post it as a template if I wanted to. And then I can also assign it to my classroom as a project, as a template project for them. And so there's just so many different options. You can see the student view. It's just a great program with so many options to do and ways that your students can have this creative opportunity and not just you as the educator in the classroom.